Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the cast with the most opinions and the least information. Thanks for joining us in the study of what it means to be human and where exactly does your poop go after you flush it. Please enjoy the show as we explore these topics and many more with the crew that is, we regret this already.
It's just, I mean, but it was supposed to be the videos like, you know, the
Music videos, man. That's one thing that we've lost.
Dude, yes, last month, right? They shut down M.T.V forever. I mean, there's no more. I mean, it was
well, good for the best.
It was dead for about 10, 20 years, but I mean,
dude, it hasn't played music videos since I was a kid.
But dude, it started, but they started all that. It started our Michael Jackson Thriller and the. I mean, we knew. I mean, we knew we felt like we knew the rappers or the artists themselves because we watched videos. I mean, growing up with them. Beastie Boys were like, yeah, like I knew him because I saw a video. But now it's just, I mean, it's been there for a while. But yeah, videos. I mean, what do they have now? What platform do they have now besides YouTube?
YouTube is the platform.
Come on, check us out.
Check us out. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, it took over. I see why they got obsolete. They fell off by the wayside. I mean, but Is there any? I mean, before what else was it? Was it VHS? I mean, VH1.
VH1.
That one.
That was behind the music though, and that was more like docs about like sad old rock stars that kind of
R&B and soul every Saturday sometimes, but they didn't really play much, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they played really. VH1.
Just like
I didn't have cable, man. Couldn't afford it.
Yeah,
I saw it at my cousin's sometimes. You know. Go over there, watch some Beavis and Butthead.
Well, they kind of took on what M.T.V did, so they kind of went from creating music videos to going to show
reality shows.
Or interviewing like third rate comedies and just kind of judging. It became like a talk show, but like when's the last video? I mean, besides YouTube, when's the last time you ever saw like M.T.V play they had.
Music videos, yeah. Other than like, well, I don't. Again, I haven't watched MTV in a long time.
I still remember. This was years. I mean, like they had the MTV Music Awards. They still have those. I mean, I haven't seen one like 20 years, 10 years. But
it would not make sense for them to do that. Yeah, since they don't even do music videos.
Yeah, I mean, But so what they even show now? I mean, besides reruns of Jersey Shore and just nonsense. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of funny how like award ceremonies are less of a spectacle now in our culture. We used to be really into it. We used to watch them. Yeah. There used to be the Tony Award parties and stuff like that. People would all like, or I don't know, whatever parties. Like
so I mean, that's a name that's thrown. I mean, I'm familiar with. What is the Tony Award? I mean,
I don't know. Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? We get. It's like those validations.
Who's Tony?
Who's Tony? Tony Danza?
That guy over there. You're cool.
Cheers.
Give him a sticker. I don't know. Tony Awards. Yeah, I don't know why we know that name. I mean, but yeah.
I know the word EGOT because I thought about aspiring to get those awards, but I think when I thought about it, I didn't. An EGOT is an Emmy, an Oscar, a Grammy, and a Tony.
Oh, so if the same, they all.
There's only like
but they're all different events, right?
Yeah, there's only like 3 people alive that have ever gotten all of them.
Can you name them?
No. I want to say Marissa Tomei is up there. She's, you know what I mean?
Marissa Tomei and.
No, wait, not who. Who's a really good like female actress? I'm not thinking of Marissa Tomei. Streep? Meryl Streep.
Right.
She had to have EGOT. Here, let's look that up. That's going to be our first perplexity of the show.
EGOT. He won one, I'm sure.
He got one.
He got sat on it. Huh?
Yeah, let's see. Who has EGOT? All right, let's see. Who has an EGOT? All right, let's see. Richard Rogers.
Don't got that.
Helen Hayes,
I don't know.
Rita Moreno, John Gilead, Audrey Hepburn. Okay. Hey, we know somebody.
It's one person.
Malvin Hamlich, Jonathan Turnick, and Mel Brooks. Oh, wait, there's more. Mel Brooks has EGOTted.
He was hot stuff back in the day, huh?
Yeah, so an Emmy, a Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony.
Oh. And I
Oh,
mean,
here we go. We got a whole list. Audrey Hepburn, like we said. Let's see. Mel Brooks, Mike Nichols, Whoopi Goldberg.
what? For
Awesome.
what? For the View?
Yeah, probably yeah, for The View.
Shut up. What?
Yeah, because what do you
Shut
get
up.
one for a daytime Emmy. You can get a daytime Emmy. Actually, I don't know what any. Let's check it out. What are these Emmys? Let's go from the top. What's an Emmy? Oh, hold on. I didn't have to click on it. It was gonna.
So the television industry, so there's not necessarily movies, just sort of television alone, just like shows and.
Okay, yeah, I guess just shows. Let's see. The Emmy Awards are an extensive range of awards for artistic and technical merit for the television industry. All right, so
Tony Awards.
all right, let's go to the Grammys real quick. Grammys are I think
Song.
this is the music.
Music, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you get a good music.
You get the horn trophy, right?
Yeah, the horn. The Oscars, the Academy Awards, commonly known as the Oscars.
Get a wiener.
you get a Meyer. What is this for? Oh, movies. Okay, so we got a show, a song, and a movie.
And
Who the is Tony? Broadway.
Oh, so okay, live performance.
You got to hit them all. You got to hit all three of them.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
Who was that? That sounded that did
all four of them, I mean.
Right? Tap dancing.
All these people.
Mel Brooks tap dancing on Broadway.
No, I'm sure he did.
Gotta have it.
What, Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein,
Yeah,
the musical?
He's got to work before I know him.
That guy is awesome. Elton John has an EGOT. Non-competitive EGOT. What does that even mean?
Barbara Streisand, she just dominated. She didn't be nobody. She just took it there.
Yeah. What is a non-competitive EGOT?
Um.
Oh, I guess because they weren't trying to get the EGOT. I don't know what that means.
So why would they get it?
Oh, I guess because, yeah, I don't know.
That's weird, right? I mean, but Streisand, right?
Non-competitive. I don't know what that means. Why did they do that? But either way, Streisand.
On the bottom, some notes. Little
notes. These notes are useless to me.
They're an Aramaic.
Goddamn Wikipedia.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones, Barbara Streisand, Liza Minnelli, Harry Belafonte, Quincy Jones.
Well, yeah, it was.
Belafonte, man, that's cool.
Dale. He was. He was. I mean, I don't know. He was the whitest black man. He was. I mean, he just seemed so. I don't know.
I didn't know he was I didn't know he was a black man.
No, I mean, he just.
Look at him. Yeah, look at him with the EGOT.
There.
That's so cool. Yeah, I had heard about it on 30 Rock because I really like that show, and I was like, you know what, I think I can do all those things.
But he do a lot of. I mean, he just kind of put that there. I mean, he just did so much for and with his music. I mean, it was just odd. I mean, just I don't know. Banana boat and what was the daylight come? I mean, it was just. I mean, it's just amazing music.
There's another one I know. I just can't remember it. It's the Beetlejuice song, and then the ending of the Beetlejuice movie. There's the ending. Yeah, that one. What? Shake your body, shake it all about.
Yeah. I mean, the honor when they did the We Are the World, they were having a little break, and all of a sudden somebody came up with the chorus, and he was like the honoree for the. I guess he brought everybody together.
Were you there, man? Hands Across America.
Yeah, I was freaking. Dude, if you ever looked up a Europe version of We Are the World, it was like a come together all rockers from Europe. It was. I mean, the hair, the appearance of these guys were terrible, but the music, the song was just nothing. They try to make a one of those great ballads for Europe Unite. It was the worst collaboration ever, bro. It was a bunch of hair bands and just over trying and crying, and it was like just tight pants and crotches. It was bad, bro. If you just try to look up a European Band-Aid or Roll Aid or something,
okay,
it's just cringy, bro. You just watch like, what the hell? Who are these people? I mean, they don't even look like they try and look like they rock, and they just look. I don't know. They don't fit, bro. It's like the
1985, eh? So Let's see some images, man. I want to see.
I mean,
What is this garbage? I don't want to see this image.
hey, just geographics.
Oh, I don't know what it's telling me. I looked up the wrong thing.
Oh,
I
you
guess
put band-aids?
I did put Band-Aid.
European band-aids. They give you Ugandhi. Yeah, no, but it's just something for you know. If you want to just laugh, bro, it's just because I mean, you know, I mean, you're used to you know the We Are the World. I mean, I grew up with that. It was amazing. I mean, I don't care how old I am. I love that song. And I mean, the collaboration of all these amazing artists. I mean, they're artists to us, and we grew up with them. So that they, you know, but to see those guys, they were just terrible. I don't know. It's I mean, he just had terrible wigs. I mean, he was real hair. It was just like they're trying hard to be like just to just compete with that, bro. It's the European guys with the accent trying to be rockers, and the song sucked. The look, it didn't go nowhere. They got together all the artists, and I don't think the record producer thing. It was just that
Wow.
they recorded it, and it just was a flop. It was like a failure, and I mean,
It wasn't as good as ours.
I mean, as far as what I heard, I mean, you know, obviously we probably wouldn't hear over here, but maybe in their little neck of the woods, they probably made some splash. But yeah, it was a for being world aid, he probably you know, came up with $20. People just give out donations. They get off the stage, bro.
It's more like World
It
AIDS.
was world ass. It was a flop, bro.
So what year were you born in?
I don't know. Legend has it that 80.
Okay. So that was what, 85?
Yeah, because I mean, Twitter was out. Well, Twitter came out. I don't know why that's my mom marker is the Twitter
That's your yeah, well mine is 9/11, dude, you know.
95. I mean, it sounds right, but maybe I'm thinking maybe 88, maybe
88?
something like 88 sounds more because yeah, 85 seems like it's a little fresh. Too young.
What is it called? World Aid or something? What did we call ours?
We Are the World.
We Are the World.
But it was.
I'll just call it UK We Are the World. It'll give me something, I guarantee you.
Is there a video?
No, it gave me the good one. 1985 USA. There's Michael Jackson right there.
Counter reports hands across Britain. Maybe that was 87.
87 hands across. Okay.
But that was
UK counterpart, hands across Britain, right there. So that's the one we're looking for. Hands across Britain. We need images, brother. Let's just
it was like, something seemed wrong about the whole image. I mean, it sounds so weird. I mean, the Americans when they sing, sometimes they create a British accent, or British people create
no,
an American
Americans
accent.
don't create British accents.
Well,
But the English create
no, the British create they sing them more Americanized, right? I guess.
Yeah, they try to sing like us, which actually brings me to my first point. My first topic.
Was that the
those Brits?
What's up with it?
No, like that. They shouldn't sing like us. Like sing like their stupid language. Their stupid language sounds all stupid and got bottle water.
That's so ugly. My daughter said that the other day. I was out of nowhere. Like, "That can have a bottle water."
A bottle water.
Like, what did you say? Yeah, I mean, I don't, that's like yeah, it's they have a name for it. There's so many slang terms they have over there, like just like the regions they have. But yeah, Brits are annoying by just the sound. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What you say? What you reckon, governor?
I know. Who was it? Who was I was surprised that some people. I mean, surprised that they have. I didn't even know they were British. I mean, like Spidey, the Spider Man, the dude. What's his name? The new Spider Man. What's his name?
Oh, Tom. What's his face?
Yeah, they have. I mean, they just come out of nowhere. Like you see the movies and you're like, okay, they're cool. And he's American. And
yeah, you think he's one of us, right?
Surprised you was like, hey. I mean, I can't even talk to him, but I mean, like almost like something from like what's that? The Canadians, Black hands, the show South Park. Some guy just annoying little fast talkers and just
The Canadians. Oh, I got you.
the Thomas and Philip.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's all,
Hey, buddy.
yeah, it's annoying. When I hear him talk, I'm like, it's just cringe. I don't know. I can. I don't know. Something about British people. I mean, I met this one guy that had a heavy accent, man. But in countries, it's like probably the next my next worst accent, like a Rupert McIntyre, like country accent. Like
Reba McEntire. Like,
I mean, this I don't know.
like too much of a draw.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because I mean, I'm used to I'm used to my voice. I guess I can't tell I have an accent, but I mean, people hear me, they probably know where I'm from around the world. They probably say, "Oh, he's American." But I mean, what the hell's what's the? I don't know. I mean, you see Hugh Jackman talking normal like American, all of a sudden he just throw a little swing in, or he just gets a little Aussie come out of him.
Down under.
Like, what the hell came out of you? Like, why you change your voice? Like,
Shrimp on the Bobby.
like I can't even. Yeah, I don't know. What makes you go back to resort to that change? I mean,
That's not a knife.
that's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
A knife.
That's not a knife.
Throwing extra sound in there for no reason. Just
I mean, you gotta
add an O in there. There's a knife and
knife. I think that's how they said it. I don't know.
I mean, it's crazy how your mind just resorts back to its original. What I don't know, but
yeah, but I do understand what you mean by that betrayal when you see an actor speak in their like native tongue, and it's like
who's the one that surprised you that you're seeing somebody?
Hugh Jackman,
right?
Yeah. I grew up with him as Wolverine. I think you'll find a Wolverine floating around somewhere around here, you know. And
he's wearing with no pants on. Where are his pants?
Don't worry.
No, it's
no, I don't know,
oh,
but yeah.
Say what's up.
So.
And he's got the
original costume. Yeah. You see that Deadpool?
He brought it back out. I love the way they pointed out. It took how long?
Yeah.
His little outfit, the stretchy bands.
Yeah.
No, but he between the singing and his accent, I don't know. I'm not sure what I prefer, but he's not too bad, I guess. Aussies are not. I don't know. They're still British, but they're not. I guess they get past.
They're the dirty British.
I mean, yeah. It's the ones that are like from Liverpool, like where you go? That was that. The little chimney sweeps, like the little rascal hats. You know,
chimney sweeps.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? I'm not. Like, why are you talking like that, bro? It's just I don't know. It just seems like they're over. I don't know. It's overkill for just talk normal.
Yeah, and that's funny because they sing like us, and it's like they want to be like us because we have such a cool accent. I guess I don't know.
They hate us. I mean, it seems like they love us.
Well, then why are they emulating our accent when they sing? Why don't they sing like this?
Okay, what Blink-182? What the hell is this?
Like, is he
tomorrow?
Oh, okay. Well, that's punk. That's different.
Some little chords in there, like, where are you?
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. Like, what the? Just give out a little.
That's good for him. Yeah.
I mean, I sing it, and it sounds wrong singing it the way, but I'm like, what the? I don't know. Well, got any? I guess you channel some kind of other I don't know. You just.
Well, I've always thought about doing that just to spite the English because they sing like us.
Because Aussie, I first heard him on the radio, and then that's when you hear him talk. I mean, I'm so used to hearing him talk. He talks like probably a little bit. Only worst person that talks the worst than me is probably him. He's mumbling, but he just has an accent that I can accept. But I was like, I don't know. He's probably with his British accent.
Yeah, and that's another weird one. Like, why doesn't he just talk the way he sings?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's like, stop f***ing around, bro. I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
No more. How would you say? Like, if he was talking, he probably couldn't say it the same way. Like, imagine singing like a song the way he talked. I mean, like, what's?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Maybe it's they channel some kind of.
That's a weird thing, right? Brits, what's up with that? Stop f***ing around. Use your own.
What was Ozzy's?
Bring that mic up.
What's Ozzy's most famous song? I guess.
Black Sabbath.
No, what song?
Oh wait, that's Black Sabbath.
Wait,
which is what, Dio?
Dio. Just trying to picture like I'm trying to word just to put together a song that he made.
Crazy Train.
Well, was that's the first one I came up with, but I was like, he kind of throws a little bit of a European thing.
Crazy Train.
Yeah, he kind of rolls his little words in there, but my my plan failed.
You're stupid. Let's go back to let's talk about some other geopolitical. So you let's talk about Venezuela. Howdy. I'm Bobby from the We Regret This Already podcast, but I'm not here to talk about podcasting or plumbing. Here to talk about performance. Now, between work, family, and podcasting, I get a little burned out, a little dull around the edges. When that happens, I reach for Dubby. Dubby is a jitterless energy blend with no maltodextrin, no fillers, and no artificial colors or dyes. Get back in the game. Level up. Do better. Be better with Dubby. It's made in America. And you can get 10% off of Dubby if you use code WeRegretThis at checkout. The link is going to be in the script square. And the time to give gifts is right now. So give the gift of Dubby. Be a buddy to your taste buddies. Drink Dubby. Oh, wow, that's really good.
Dude, the first thing is just ridiculous, bro. I mean, it's embarrassing. I don't. Like I said, I mean, it's done. I mean, it's a done deal. But I mean, I feel conflicted. I mean, it's a great move. I mean, America's always never been, you know, we played the nice guy, the world peacekeeper. But America's always gone in for just, you know, for strategic, you know, reasons. Bush and 9/11. Anywhere you think of it, it's always been. It's not been we're not trying to be the moral high ground. We're trying to gain, you know, assets and kick ass and profit from it.
America.
Steal the yeah. You use your freedom. You got oil. I mean, 'cause look at Mexico.
Yeah.
They got I mean, they're the closest one bringing the drugs in anyway. But
They definitely got some oil, dude.
I mean, but yeah, but
it's they dude.
but
North
but
Mexico,
the entire
North Mexico. I'm coming for your oil.
Northern Mexico. Yeah, okay,
They have to have just as much as Texas, and Texas has more than the goddamn
but you know how many
Middle East.
You know how much I've heard. Every time I hear them bring up something like Canada will have the largest reserves in the world. Now Venezuela has the largest. I mean, I guess what type of oil maybe, but they always depict a certain country having the most reserves. How do you even know? It's untapped. I mean,
They got a dipstick, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
They got a dipstick, dude.
Dips, oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
It's like, yep, we're still good.
I mean, it's a load. I know that, but I mean, the entire thing was premised on the counts they put on the president. The he's a truck driver. He's a criminal. But the first thing you got to trust Molly. We got the oil. We're gonna do. We keep it. We set our companies down there, and he said nothing about the damn. You know, he just went straight to the damn oil. I mean, like he didn't try to play it off.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's like, bro, dude, your honesty.
But I mean, I don't think he was that bold. He just didn't know. They told him, they told him the secret, and he just let it out like a little kid. He just like can't keep his mouth shut.
No way. No way. I think it had to be public because of all the moves he was planning to do right away. He's like, we're going to buy their oil.
He shoots off at the hip. You don't know what he's saying. He was like, the entire conversation. He's like, oh, and we're going to invest in it. We're not going to invest in anything. They're going to pay for it. He just doubled back on everything he said. But the only thing he was bragging about was the oil. And I'm like, that's like the last thing you should have brought up, bro. I mean, the whole thing was supposed to be based on a criminal investigation. I mean, by his statement alone, you can go to court and be like, see, this is a witch hunt. They're after the oil, not me, and let me go. I mean, that's Bill Casey said. I mean, just because of what he said, you know.
No, all his people are really excited that he's.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, the China and Russia, they're partnering on there, and we gotta break that shit up. And it's a great move for America. Probably not the best way to go about it, but I mean, America's never been nice about it's. I mean, it's.
Well, we got Noriega the same way.
Yeah. I mean, we're not new to this, so I'm not. This is being the moral high ground. Oh, we do this is wrong. I mean, it's.
Let me see. Like when I was thinking about all the regimes that we overthrew.
Yeah.
You know, like okay, so we got Maduro, Noriega,
the Egyptian dude, Coffee, Ducafi.
Coffee, damn it, what's that
Yeah,
guy's name?
Ducati.
Dugafi.
Yeah,
I think I wrote it down here.
Yeah, I mean, so it's nothing new to us. I mean, Saddam. I mean, I mean, Russia's got Ukraine. They can't sit there and point a finger at us and they get their own battle. China's hurt its own people. I mean, they have no sense for pointing the finger at us. We do something a little dirty. I mean, it is what it is. But it's just for America. I mean, who's gonna say something? I mean, the only thing I do think is gonna stir up some is that I mean, it opens up. Maybe it lights up a fire in China's ass to go get Taiwan now. Like, oh, you want to play away? We can play. You know, all the shit we're saying you can't take Taiwan because and we go take it to the country. You know, like we just bully them. It's gonna open up some doors that way. But I mean, that's gonna be a little.
I think there's also something to do with the Panama Canal.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I mean, because I mean,
there's some strategic value there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we established that entire connection because I mean, because it was a military position to create that shortcut. We lost it a long time ago. I mean, we got whatever political happened down there in the region, and we just kind of let it go out the way, and we lost control of it. I mean, we still have some kind of hand in there, but we don't have a lot of control in there. I think Trump did a great move for America by if he sticks with it and puts his hand in there and controls it, don't just let it go like he did Iraq and see what happens. You know,
yeah.
I mean, he's saying that our best company's gonna be down there. So far, nobody's spoken up besides I think the only one company that's done it. I think
Exxon.
No, Exxon.
No, Chevron.
Yeah, Chevron, and they're like, we're gonna do whatever legal. They don't want to be responsible for just jumping gun and doing illegal. Exxon was ousted down there years ago. They lost like $900 million. They just lost their foothold in it, and that's why they're not jumping the gun to go down there. I mean, they don't want to rush and waste more money. They never got reimbursed for that. That's what Trump was saying. And all the companies get reimbursed, and all the people that left it get reimbursed. But from where? He just money for Trump just comes out of nowhere. He has no plan like how to pay him back.
Oh, from the oil in the ground. Like
he probably just read like he probably got briefs, and he thought like it was people that were displaced. We're gonna help all the people that were displaced from Venezuela. No, he was talking about the companies that lost all their money years ago when they got ousted.
Yeah,
he thought like those people get retribution, and he just misunderstood what the.
Well, he's talking about big business. That's GOP, baby. That's money. You know what I mean? That's what the old school GOP stood for, was big business and getting that oil. Yeah, for real. And getting that oil from Venezuela, from those other three companies.
Yeah.
That's, I mean.
But
dude, that's good for America. That's lower gas prices.
In the long run, I mean, I'm sure it's a good, that's what I'm saying. It's a good move for us, but I mean, it was probably the worst way to go about it. But it happens.
But then again, control the Panama Canal.
There probably was no real way to do it. Like I said, you probably would have to just go and force your way into it. So I'm not mad. You know.
I think he was definitely looking for an excuse, but I mean, anybody could have got it. I mean, look at Colombia. You know what I mean? Like that guy's talking mad.
He brought them up too. Next will be Colombia. I mean, he's trying a little cavalier, but I mean, does Colombia have oil?
They do. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got cocaine, and that's it. You know what I mean? But we can use that too. You know,
Trump's like, we got that already.
Nah, we don't make that here. We need, we need to get that American cocaine going. You know, so we can go ahead and just
get
cut the fentanyl all the way out.
We got the work now. We need the go juice.
Yeah, get the go juice. We got. Yeah, go back to old school '80s white collar businessman stature. You know, just cocaine and hookers,
mustaches and briefcases.
Yeah, that's what he's really after. He's going to Venezuela for the hookers.
But the infrastructure apparently. I mean, I'm not tech guy, but from the I'm not sure how much they even know exactly what. But one of the analysts said that a quick overview said their facilities are way outdated. That they're not their infrastructure is way to produce any kind of benefit, any kind of quality oil. Because apparently their oil is the worst oil to have. It's real thick. Is like refining is real expensive to do. So they don't have the factory anymore. They don't have the people. They don't have the place. They have to go in there and rebuild everything all over. Which is a lot of work, but where's the money coming from? Okay, for that, we repaid, but you're talking about like 10 years down the road. So they're saying that any money right now we're thinking about getting is like out the window. So we're just going to be thinking for the future, which is what we should be doing. I'm sure that's all future planning, but if we stay holding on to that, place for that long. I mean, because we come in thinking we're gonna be just, we got money, but we ain't seen no benefit like for like 10, 20 years. I mean,
So what I heard is the largest reserve is in Venezuela. Like they have the largest reserve.
apparently Canada had it too. I mean, 'cause look at Canada, they have the largest reserves, and Texas has the largest reserves. Everywhere you look at it, I mean, I don't know. I've heard that term thrown around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we have a lot.
As far as country, like a whole, like the biggest one, I'm pretty sure it's it's the big one, dude. Venezuela, but they're not the top producers. Now, when you talk top producers, now we talk Canada, now we talk Texas, now we talk Saudi Arabia. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
and all the Middle Eastern things.
I mean, but I mean, well, that was. I mean, I thought that was the. I mean, because Texas. I mean, we pump here and there, but we do like just off the top skimming. America's like we use our glass. I mean, we're buying everywhere else using their up, and that's how it goes. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the reason that I guess I'm not. I mean, this is all new news, and I mean, from what I'm hearing, I'm not there on the ground fucking investigating myself. But
yeah,
I just they said that the infrastructure is way outdated, and not ready to produce any kind of oil anytime soon. They need to go there 5 years of building before they even start seeing any kind of real quality.
That raises a damn good point, which leads you to have to question then what else is the strategic value of that prop. And I keep going back to the Panama Canal, and
for Trump's headlines, he's like, we got. I mean, it was a badass movie. It sends as bad as China to the Venezuela was back to the teeth with all Russian equipment, missiles, radar. I mean, it wasn't some ring-a-ding. I mean, it wasn't like third rate
facility.
Yeah, they were more or less modern or high equipped military. Missiles and like they had I don't know the equipment they had was pretty much what Russia has. I'm sure Russia kept the best shit for them, but I mean it wasn't like just like some 70s era. It was more newly pretty, and none of that captured any. I mean, it did no damage to America. We went in there with 150 aircraft. A lot of the aircraft being helicopters too. Helicopters slow and all these missiles. I mean, they didn't detect them. They were useless because I mean we knocked the radar out. We just came in there and just embarrassed them. It was and Russia's got to be like, I mean, not that they're trying to test us anyway. He's already succeeded that America is a superpower and they're not no longer. But it sends a message across the world. I mean, we can't beat their ass and it's better. I mean, I'm proud of that. But I mean,
here's the theory nobody's floating around. What if he wanted to be taken?
What? Someone brought it up saying that.
Somebody's already floating it.
It was said that because I mean when it happened,
you heard it here first, folks.
When it happened, it said call Bobby. No, it said that Maduro actually called Trump, was calling Trump like on a direct line, saying what's going because I mean apparently they had an agreement. He knew it was up. We came in there and did all just for for a show of force and show like I guess a story. But he was like, "What are you doing? We had a deal. I'll turn myself in anyway." And that's what the phone calls were because I mean they said there were several calls made directed to Trump over and over. I mean, but it's
Whoa! So does he get the $50 million if he turned himself in?
No. Apparently, one of the guys that aligned the aligned. Well, that's the thing. Somebody already got the $50 million, but they're saying that guy was a high official from his political party, but he's the one that made. He's the one that the story from that he lined up the conversation, and there was an agreement to in terms of end. And Trump attacked like just being a big old scene, make it show force, and that's the story. I don't know, but I mean,
I don't know. I mean, he blows up he blows up
because why take his wife? I mean, she was really indicted, but also now she's arrested with him, and they brought it. Who is arrested to bring your wife with you? I mean, and also
they can't even. You're not even supposed to testify against a spouse in our law.
But now she has charges. I mean, they have to make it look good because I mean they brought her. Why would they bring her if she was never initially charged?
Yeah, why did they bring her?
It was stupid. They added charges to make it stick, but who gets arrested? Hey, bring my wife too. Let's go. I mean, it's stupid. But yeah, I don't know. That
is interesting. That is a weird thing. Like I mean, never in the news do you hear about Maduro's wife. No. Being some sort of.
She was like, there's a bystander. She was like a first lady, but she was like guilty by association.
But
It's not a crime.
I mean, she was married to Maduro, so fuck her too. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, he was obviously a dictator. He sent his country to hell. I mean, they were soaring about 10 years ago, 20 years ago. He definitely drew his country and he's not. I'm sure. I mean, the charges probably have some truth to him. He probably does. So I'm not. People are protesting to free him. Like, for? I mean, he was a dictator. The word to them. Who sides with them? Only people that siding with them. Even though country, most of them are celebrating, right? They were free, but we had no leadership, but we're free, and
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they do have their. They pretty
do,
much still have the same leadership in
but
place.
I guess that they were,
Like their vice president just became president. So
but under his, I mean, he's one that. I mean, I don't know if they're still on his team.
it's it's his whole team.
Yeah, it is.
His whole regime is still in place.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean,
so yeah, and
we're in Trump. We're running the show.
And yeah, there is talks that they are retaliating against the protesters and actively looking for people who were, speaking out in favor of the arrest.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's still not like the safest place to be right now.
Yeah.
And there were talks about Corina Machado taking leadership there. She was the one who won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh yeah.
She was the opposition to Maduro, but.
Okay.
Because
okay, so she's there. It's only in talks that she's gonna be the one to replace. Because I mean,
there was talks about that, but because she doesn't have any backing, she doesn't have a team, she doesn't have any support. If they put her in place, she would just be undermined by all of Maduro's supporters.
Because the vice president that got elected, I heard that part, and I went to the kitchen and came back, but then I heard the same conversation that. She had won some Nobel Prize piece. I thought it was the same lady, so they were probably talking about two different people.
Yeah, no, same lady, Corina Machado.
No, I thought they were talking about the vice president right now that was elected.
Oh yeah.
So she's president, and this lady is the opposition, right? They want her.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I misunderstood that. I thought that she was. I was like, well, maybe she's good to do because she won a peace Nobel Prize, but I guess we're talking about something else completely else.
Yeah, no. She's the vice president of Maduro's regime, which is.
And I mean, is she? I mean, I guess
she's a piece of.
Is she?
Yeah, she's got a bounty on her head too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, at least I want to say 15 mil or something like that.
I mean, but why? It should make they just spider like $20. Trouble good like $20 on the bitch over there, and someone turn around and someone give me the dirt on the bitch. I don't mean,
no, a lot of people on his regime have bounties on their heads.
Damn.
Yeah, they're
so I mean, it's still still on the grips of their leadership. So I mean,
no, they're still about to crumble. Kind of like what's going on in Iran right now.
What's going on
there? The Ayatollah.
I've been hearing that since Back to the Future. The Ayatollah, you must try our hot special. I mean, as a president, I guess
the supreme leader.
Supreme leader. So he's the head of their. Okay.
Yeah, he's like.
So how is there? I mean, I don't know why I don't even know that. I mean, they've been in our history for the past 40 years. So what is it right now? How does it function? It's
kind of like a cleric system.
Is it?
So their cleric runs their government, their clergy. And it's almost like old school Jerusalem, pretty much.
Really?
Like the cleric.
I just never cared the question. I just like, but I mean,
yeah, no, it's dumb it's dumb as hell, dude. It's like, and if you speak against the clergy, that's that's heresy, that's apocryphal, that's worthy of a good stoning there, I'll tell you, twat.
Like, good one.
Yeah, how good? How long?
Man, you want to believe now? Who's the master? Showing up.
Damn.
So they're having, I mean,
they're protesting their currency just dropped like crazy, bro. It went from like their money being worth, I don't know, $1,000 to $1 or whatever. I don't know if that's the actual amount, but now it's $1 million to the dollar.
I saw. I heard wrong. I was like, that sounds like a ridiculous. But I mean, I'm sure that there's always a big difference in how they do the currency. But
yeah, no, but like I said, it just went from 1,000 to 1 million.
Yes, yeah,
which is
worth it. Just
yeah,
it's probably cost money.
And the people are protesting, and right now they're up to about 36 deaths of protesters, and I think the age is like roughly like young men, and there's like 2,400 arrests. Yeah, they're cracking down on these protesters. That's why Trump warned Iran that if they keep around, that we're gonna intervene.
I mean, he threw in the few. He threw in that. He threw in Colombia. Who else? He brought up a couple people.
Everybody wants to smoke. They can get that smoke,
Yeah,
baby.
he's like coming around with guns blazing like. You want?
Yosemite
Is he with us? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hit him in the leg.
I hit him again.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I like his
cowboy diplomacy, baby.
Yeah, and I mean, I like that he's just. I mean, he's a. But I wish he would really. I mean, I like to think that he was really. He knew the ins and outs of what he's the consequences of what he's doing. Because at the end, he's like, "Can I do this? It's good stuff." Okay, headlines are his thing. I mean, he's not that dumb. I know he's got a little more wit than I give him credit for. But I mean, but he's very cavalier, very brazen, without even considering or even knowing what the hell the consequences will be. He just says, "Let's do this and it's good." Like I said, he's claiming that we're gonna invest all money. We're not gonna invest no money. It's the same sentence. He's correcting himself and just like he lies in your face and just tells you like, "No, I didn't say that. I did say that, but I didn't say that. Never mind, I didn't say it." He's just, I mean, so it's just. I mean, he's starting a lot of.
That was probably AI. I think it was a deep fake. Fake news. That's what I think.
I mean, and I don't know. I mean, I think the reason I like this move so much because, like I said, I mean, I didn't know the probably needed, but the proximity to us, yeah, it was that people, Russia and China, you know, I mean, Brazil's already mixing in with them, and so I mean, that's we gotta break that shit up, safeguard our own backyard, but I mean, I just I don't know, it's I think we're starting too much. We're spreading ourselves. I mean, that demonstrated a great move that the power that we have, but let's like end on a good note and not start more. You know, well, I mean,
I don't know. To me, it seems like we are. I think it's not just America, but there's a shift in the world in general, and America is playing a part in that shift. But it's to me, it seems like it's for the better. I mean, I see like the Biden Harris regime. Like an outfit that needed to be stopped. Like just because of their politics went against everything that basic common sense stood for.
Yeah, so it was just kind of despite you know whether it was.
I mean, I love the homos, but this is it's not about that. You know, it's not about giving money to goddamn Iran to try to teach trans ideology. You know, where they stone the homos. Yeah. You know, like that. What do you mean? That's fraud. That's fraud.
I mean, as I'd like to think that's a facade. That's what they claim it's for. I'm sure it's
fraud.
Maybe some other some back.
Yeah, it's fraud. It's blatant fraud.
Maybe. I mean,
dude, they're not teaching.
It's some shady. Yeah,
they're not teaching tranny idealism in goddamn Iran, dude. They stone the homo. You know, I'm using that as an example. I'm being facetious, but that's the kind of dumb stuff.
Change the name from Iran to.
I trend so far away.
And I'm gay.
What the oh my god.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because I mean, regardless of what moves that Trump thinks he's making, I mean, the bottom line is America has been always been doing is what Trump's doing. We just didn't do it so bold and brazenly. We you know, we claim it's for freedom and that, but we do the same moves, but we under the guise of, you know, the banner of freedom or some of the he does it so bold and he just does it in the face. And not that I'm sensitive, like, oh, be nice about it. No, I'm saying that he just people that don't see
it's unpresidential.
Yeah, because they're just seeing that he's became a big bully and a badass, and he's getting drunk, you know. Or
I think he's doing honestly what the country and the world needed done at the right time. Like, think about what do you think about the hit on the nuclear facility in Iran?
That was I mean, yeah. I mean,
it was like, it's like, whoa, like who knew? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we weren't even thinking about that. All of a sudden, we're bombing them.
And I mean, and I like because because for a while China and Russia were kind of talking. I mean, talk, but they're talking boldly like they're kind of testing our balls, and for Trump just to be like, oh, America's always a peacekeeper, but to show that we have the guts to just do something without even questioning, without asking permission. I mean, they told some. I think they have the right. They're required to tell Congress, but they didn't ask permission. They just did, they acted, and that's a scary sentiment for other countries to be okay. Well, America's not around.
Yeah,
Not that we were, but I mean, but they're not playing the nice guy regime. But I mean, the bottom line is America has like over 800. I think I mean I'm throwing a number. I think it's 800 or 900 bases around the world.
yeah,
China has like two.
yeah.
I mean, outside of China, there's two bases. I mean, they have other. They have. I'm sure that they're spread out everywhere, but the actual bases, military bases. I mean, America has been for the past 50 years or 100 years establishing a world dominance and just in covert or just quiet. You know, we're still pursuing that. We're not just boasting to the world like the Trump is, And Trump just thinks he's doing something new. Like, yeah, I'm the best president ever. But I'm like, we've been doing this, bro. I mean, you just do it. You're creating more enemies. The way you're doing, I mean, because it comes out in the end what we do, but he's just creating.
I think he's asserting dominance over these enemies.
And I mean, I think he is showing some because I didn't like him for but now I kind of lean towards him. I accept him and I kind of like him sometimes. So maybe I'm wrong in the way I'm perceiving him, but I mean, I still don't like the way he does it. Not because I'm like my feelings are hurt. He's doing it mean. I think he's just doing it.
It's different for sure.
I think he's creating more enemies because he's usually out there being like, look at me, I'm a badass.
You know what I'm worried about is what's going to happen after Trump is because, the pendulum's going to swing back.
Yeah,
and the chances are we're going to get a lefty in there and it's going to be some weak ass spined bastard or bastress.
Well, no, but I mean, the times are changing to where I don't think I don't think the left will be they can't have the same kind of fight.
I mean, imagine if Biden got in there.
But he's gonna have to come in with the.
Hold on, let's think about what this year would have looked like if Biden got in there. Iran would have finished their nuke. They, there would have been like all the peace agreements that went on through Trump. That would have never happened, not through Biden. We never saw Biden through his presidency. Trump's out there giving speeches 5 times a day. He's talking to press. He's doing this, doing that. We know every one of his moves. Yeah. And that's probably another reason why it's so easy to not like him, because it's so easy to clip every thing he says and just be like, yeah, I'm just going to take this little segment, little clip here.
Yeah, I mean,
make him sound like a jackass.
He's definitely, I mean, he definitely is putting America as I mean, getting respect that America deserves. Because America is not like very much around the world. And he's like saying, we're here, and you can't about it.
We're here. We're queer.
And I like that stance, but at the same time, I'm just so used to like being taking the higher more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. I'm just not that I don't like what he's doing. Like I said, I feel conflicted because I think it's a good move for America. I think it's gonna have some bad, kickback, but I mean, because it's gonna maybe stir on China to go pay Taiwan out, thinking it's okay to do that. And I mean, you did it, let me do it. It's just I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Trump's
I recently heard about Japan doing something or giving something to Taiwan, some missiles. Yeah,
they're about records.
Some sick missiles on there. So now Taiwan's got some crazy armed missiles on their island coast.
Yeah, I mean, Taiwan. I mean, they have their own army, but I mean, America's never gonna let Taiwan. They're never gonna lose. Taiwan, like they're the world leading producer of microchips or the material that they makes the microchip or the processors or something like that. But they're fucking they lead the industry in that. And to lose that to China, that's I mean that although the whole Pacific War would have been lost if we lose that one island, so we're never gonna lose that. But I mean, I just for a while during last summer, and it was getting heated. I mean, they're doing maneuvers. We said our carriers are there.
They're still doing it,
and that's what I'm saying. It's still a tension, but you don't hear about it as much. I guess I don't. They're just.
I mean, last month I was just listening last month about some drills happening over
and
Taiwanese airspace.
they're being bolder and bolder. They're trying to fly over the island, and I mean, the way Trump just one day decided, hey, we're gonna do this without asking. I mean, I'm afraid China's gonna be like, yeah, why are we asking you? This is our, this is our land and have their, whatever history is, and they're gonna just start a fucking war. And
China did build like a replica of I think Taiwan's capital.
Did it?
Yeah, I think, or they built a replica of I think Taiwan's capital, and like they were executing, for like drills and stuff, like.
So to know exactly the.
I think so, man. Yeah, like, and they've been doing some stuff. China also built these modular ships that they're kind of like ferries.
And they're building. They're small. They're running a lot more boats, but they're like smaller boats, and they're not really much battles like deep cruisers or battleships. They're for certain purposes.
Yeah,
they're military.
They're
boats.
docking.
Yeah, it's so
it's for coastal. It's for coastal deployment.
They're pumping out I think America pulled out maybe I don't know the numbers, but it was like 10 ships last year, and versus they're like 500. There's a ridiculous number. They're overproducing the Navy, but by next year or the next 5 years, they're set to surpass America Navy. I mean, we had our dominance in everything, but now all of a sudden we're losing to China as far as manpower and naval power. Air Force we still dominate, but I mean, it's just we're I don't know. I don't know what the right move is, but it is getting scary. Times are different. They're getting where I mean,
it's like a game of Risk. Like we're watching it all fold out right now.
And you're saying like so if another lefty comes in and he'd be all weak. I mean, I don't think he can afford to be weak. I mean, the way the world is now, he can be as he wants, but I mean, the world's gonna eat him up. He's gonna have to adjust and be like, okay, I don't
think America would tolerate a weak president.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't see him being elected because I mean, let's be friend boys and let's all hug it out. I mean,
I see Mark Rubio as a pretty good, but
he's a kid's ass. But I mean,
Gavin Newsom is most likely, he's the governor of California.
Oh.
Yeah, with that hole.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're gonna try to find a bunch of fraud on his ass. Gavin Newsom.
Okay.
I bet they're going to try to find a bunch of fraud on his ass because I mean let's move on to that topic. The Minnesota fraud, Somali fraud, the Learing Centers. You never heard of that? Oh man, this kid Nick Shirley, the day before Christmas, whatever, he puts out this video on Instagram and it talks about he goes to these daycare facilities in I think Minnesota, and that's where. Tim Walz is governor. Tim Walz was the running mate of Harris.
Okay.
So he was going to be the vice president if she won.
I was still thinking about Bobby Ventura. Boys, let me tell you something. Little bunch
So this guy Nick Shirley went to these daycare facilities, and he was basically uncovering how they don't have any kids. And they're receiving millions of dollars in funds.
Shell corporations. I mean, really?
And they're all these Somali ran. Man, I'm so surprised.
I mean, I've heard of
yeah, so that's what they've been talking about. These one of them was even misspelled. Instead of Learning Center, it's at the Learing Center. Another one. The phone number on the sign.
That's funny though.
Led you right to Governor Walz's office. Talk about fraud.
This was last year?
No, this was this Christmas.
Oh shit! This is.
Oh yeah, this recent Christmas.
Being like at least looked at. I mean, nothing's been like they haven't.
Well, Governor Walz just resigned from his campaign for Senate. He was running for senator. Yeah, so he just stepped down, or governor. No, he was running for governor. But he just stepped down.
How many of these schools were there?
There was he had a list of them, bro. We're talking about I think he exposed $9 billion of fraud just on that one list. But he said there was like a lot more coming.
We wonder where our money's going.
Yep. And then I've been listening to a lot of these guys on the radio. I listen to Joe Pags and those guys like that. The 550 AM.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite channels. And they were talking about um, they're talking about what it's gonna look like in California. So the fraud in California is
Uh,
that's gonna be
well,
way
dude,
crazier,
is California real?
right?
I mean, Florida has its absurdities with criminals, but California, like I think, like approves the I don't know. I mean, it's I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of I'm not too caught up on what all California's. I mean, I didn't know who the new governor was, but um, I mean, what I was finding out when was it last year when it caught fire. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all the. I mean, the city planning, all the failures, the mishandling of money. They were just being cheap. They didn't provide adequate. I mean, there was, the infrastructure was just kind of just cheated out for just to save money and pocket it, and that's why. I mean, I don't know what the main reasons were, but I mean, a lot of the reason was they didn't have adequate water supplies or councils. Certain districts were just kind of letting their areas go by the wayside. There's no insurance apparently because insurance companies left. Insurance companies no longer. I don't understand what the hell that was about. Are people talking about they had to provide their own out of state insurance or they had no insurance because all the insurance companies left California. I'm like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
all the insurance
I
companies
was like,
left
what?
California.
Because all the fraud, they were just drained. I mean, there was just much of a
Well, because it was so
yeah,
expensive.
yeah. I mean,
It was too expensive to maintain business.
I mean, because I mean, yeah, it's the cost of living is ridiculous. I mean, it's just California is a it's like a
Yeah, I mean, speaking about the fires,
I was I mean I'm be sounding mean, but it should just started over with the fire. Let go. That was a plan. Was that a plan? They pulled out and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's wait it out, man. Let's see what happens.
yeah, man, I heard that
Nah,
there
but
was not a lot of building being done. Like it's already been over a year since the fires or something,
I
and
mean, yeah.
there's like so little that has been done because of the permits that you need to pull, and
It's so much freaking. I mean, I don't know,
you gotta make
loopholes
sure
and
there's no like
they,
endangered species living
they
on
make it
your
impossible. Everybody, yeah, you can't have a certain tree because all the trees are preserved.
yeah.
And it became. I mean, and that's what happens when you go too far left and you start, going hippie and just. I mean, love. I mean, I get. I mean, it's got. I don't know. It gets crazy when it goes too extreme on either end
Well,
and
that's what too much government.
too much. Yeah, I mean, because
That's too much government,
yeah, I mean,
which leads to too much fraud, which leads to corruption, or that's too much government, which leads to corruption and fraud. So on the right, then you get restriction of rights.
and the denial of your. Yeah, it's
No, wait, how does it go? So on the left, I felt like they restricted my rights, you know, with the whole pandemic, with the whole freedom of speech.
um. Well, yeah.
I felt like I couldn't say.
Yeah, you no longer, you had to abide by, you know, yeah. I mean, everybody
I
else
feel like I can
something.
say freely now.
Um, what the fuck?
My titties.
There's less of breath now.
Yeah.
My breath. Yeah. I mean, I hate that. I mean, because I don't know. I found myself losing my mind when I got into this. What was happening, I was trying to keep up with it, with the stories, and it was just so much. I don't know. But I feel even worse not what I'm missing out on, like, because after a while I tapped out. After Trump, the first election, me and my brother were into it, and after I mean, I was just everybody was arguing with each other, neighbors, and it was all political. You couldn't go to the store and get a soda without being political. Like, can I get some gas? Hey, what kind of? What you? It became a political conversation somehow. It became so.
Charged.
Yeah, I was like, why is it? I mean, I
I
got tired.
felt it. I was
Got tired
there.
of hearing everything. I was like, I want to leave these conversations to the basic shit, bro. I'm just here to buy soda.
Yeah.
Like, where that soda made? Like, where are you made? Would you vote for it? What the? How did you get here? It's just kind of weird. But I mean, now I feel even worse. I mean, just by not giving a shit, I don't know. I mean, life's still happening, and now I just feel like I'm ignorant and like What happened? We've been to the moon. I feel like I'm like you know.
Dude, we never went to the moon. The
What? You doesn't mean we were in the moon.
I believe that there's a moon
It's made of cheese.
that's made of cheese. Swiss.
I mean, I don't know.
Did we go to the moon? All right.
We had to go to the moon.
Have you seen the footage?
I was there.
Have you seen the footage? When was the last time you saw the footage?
A lot of the footage got destroyed. It's stupid. I mean, as ridiculous as that sounds, NASA got so defunded that they were reusing their tapes, VHS tapes to I was like, what?
Yeah, let's just reuse. You're telling me you're gonna believe that they reuse the most important footage?
That was the most absurd. I was like shut up. Like that. I mean,
no. Let's talk
stupid.
about just
it's so stupid. It seems possible because I mean, I don't think they would make that up because I mean that's the stupidest thing ever. I mean, for her to bring it up, I'm like, maybe that's the stupidest thing ever. Like,
okay, so they also deconstructed the rockets, the engineering, lost all the planning, and forgot how to teach and plan and build the spaceship.
Well, not some of the plan the plans. I mean, I'm sure they can reconstruct it, but I mean,
dude, they haven't gone back, dude. It's been 60 years.
There's no drive. There's no oil there. There's no oil. If there's oil, I bet you, dude, we'd be there. Have a McDonald's up there and Starbucks up there. Guarantee that. But I mean, the only drive was the Cold War, and it was always a drive for anybody. So once the Cold War ended, they're like, we won. I'm like, okay, well, they lost track of it or lost interest, and we lost interest. But I mean, yeah, I mean, there's tons of silly videos like to you know like the what do you call it the flag was waving. There's no air there. There's always the simple little videos and made to they clipped to basically like they faked it, but and some of it I think what was caught to where they had practice in a pool. There are bubbles in space. There'd be fun of it, but yeah, they were practicing and they were filming the crew in the pool, and they use it. You know, the news came to say we need a snippet of some kind of something to put on the TV, and they give them that. I mean, it was bullshit. They probably used wrong clips, wrong footage to show people, and I mean, was a harm. They weren't trying to lie to us. I mean, just trying to just fill news people with whatever they want and make them happy. But I mean, to lie, we went to the moon. I mean, I mean, we've.
No, I admit it would take it would be the hardest thing to cover up.
For everybody to not like people worked on them. I mean, they even have a clip of Buzz Aldrin on a talk show. We didn't go to the moon. It's a lie. But if you see the whole clip, the context of that conversation was completely wrong. They put that little snippet of him saying that we never went to the moon. It was a lie. I mean, he sent a little girls on that. But I mean, if you see the whole video, he explains why he said that. But I mean, yeah, it's far too many moving parts for it to be that the government's not that slick. NASA's a genius, but I mean, they got the two aircraft. I mean, two spacecrafts. One of them's already passed the heliosphere. It's been flying for 50 some years.
Voyager 1 and 2.
I mean, it's still going on like something that they couldn't power a light bulb. That's how much power it uses. But it's still traveling, communicating with it. I mean, every 44 hours, we communicate with it. I mean, tell me that's not genius. I mean, we could do that. We can't go to the moon. I mean, it's not that far fetched. That it's impossible. We can never go to the moon. Like, why not? I mean, it's just we've done so much more beyond the moon. The moon's not the greatest achievement we've ever had.
What is it?
We put people there, but
okay. So after the moon, the internet. Those are the two greatest things. What else? Like since the moon landing, and the internet.
Netflix.
No, that's internet.
Netflix. I mean, what? I mean, so based on what, like,
as far as technological,
or create just
technologia.
The benefits, or that we use, or just in general, or
just the massive leap. Okay, so we went from being like the only thing that ever been on this planet. We've only ever been on this planet to being like, oh, like we can be a multi-planetary species. You know,
So what do you, I mean, I'll go back to your question, but I mean, but what do you say with that? Like, what do you believe that or like, there's like 12 accepted like theories on what's out there, and each one is like Saturn, like, 'cause I mean, um, who's this, Miro is the guy that proposed the question, where is everyone? Everyone has these ideas and that. All you propose is like, well, where is everyone? If we've been around for so long, I mean, it took humans to become this smart in so long, in a positive a few 100 million years. The universe has been around for 30 billion years, so we're not even like 1% of the universe's history. So by this time span, there should be dozens or billions of other people or other civilians. But where are they? They're not there. There's no sign of them. There's nothing. And for people for the progress we've made this far in the time span we had, if you extrapolate that to what we the last of the universe, we should already be traveling the universe and traversing everywhere. But there's no sign of anybody. So are we? I mean, are we like alone? I mean, and he proposed that, and everybody has all these ideas, but the most logical truth was that we're probably alone. We're probably just special, and we're just the only ones. I don't know.
I can't believe that. Not for one bit.
I mean,
not when I see so many
no, you don't
like
wanna- you don't wanna-
UFO footage.
you don't want to believe it, but I mean, but where he makes a solid case. I mean, everybody has theories and this and that, but they were just ideas. He had an actual like not proof, but he's like, well, the proof is where are they? They're not here, and like the idea of
Has he ever? Has that motherfucker seen the Tic Tac video?
the what?
The Tic Tac
Oh,
video?
yeah, no, the jellyfish.
Anything?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, those are like, where are they? It's like, well, what the hell is that? You
But I
know,
mean,
these
but-
have been verified
Well,
videos.
this is a video of something, but I mean, was it extraterrestrial? Was it a drone? Was it a tube crab on a lens?
Well, I mean, we the way these things move, we can't invent something like that. We haven't invented it.
Right, but I mean, but we can manipulate the camera to make it appear as something that's not. I mean, which is why.
But I mean, also,
if you believe that we faked the moon and we were able to do that, if people believe that the moon landing was fake, well, we can create that. We can create some flying TikTok. I mean,
no, I that's a valid point. But this is like from like fighter pilots.
yeah,
You know,
and they're yeah, and that's all. But the TikTok they showed was like the background flying. I mean, but they call it foreshortening, or there's a term for it in pilot
in
terminology.
movie speak.
Because they said, I mean, obviously the background, like if you get an M&M and you hold it here and you pan it across that, you focus on the M&M and you pan it across the sky, you see stars flying by. Are you traveling the speed of light? No, you see the stars so far away, the stars look like they're flying by. Same thing with that. They said that the actual speed of the TikTok was like 50 miles an hour or 5 miles an hour. It was like wind speed. It wasn't flying through the water like it's flying by, but it's because the water's so far away, and it was a distance that was relatively low or whatever. But I mean, this is the water in the background was so far away. So I mean, it said they proved that it was traveling at wind speed. It was not going very fast. What it was, I still don't know. But I mean, but
Yeah, well, I mean, I was more talking about like what it was rather than what it was doing. But there's other videos of other things doing also a lot of weird stuff and other reports of of footage. Like,
no, yeah.
so the trope of a UFO, that's not new. That's not like. I feel like some things are legends for a reason. You know, some things are kind of story or lore for a reason.
Yeah, they stem from something that they probably got
exactly. So you have to kind of find the truth or dig through it. You know.
I dig it. I mean, I'm off. I mean, I'm a kid at heart. I grew up on the old the timeline books of wizards and ghosts and aliens. I mean, I want to believe it, but I mean, but I just.
So what I mean by that is like, okay, could there be aliens on other planets that we're not seeing? Yeah, possibly.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like what if they have some sort of faster than light travel and their civilization so far away, we can't see that light because we're looking in the past also.
Well, yeah.
And it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Well, that's what he. I mean, that was that was his entire thing. He was a math genius, and he gave math. He can explain it better in math, but I mean, obviously, he can prove that there was aliens, but he could prove that there probably most likely is not. There are not aliens, or aliens is being other worlds. Because I mean, see, in the time span that to humans to for us to get where we're at, or we can travel and send probes into space, and it's already traversed, the solar system as far as it's gotten. In the span it's taken us from to get from where we were first, created or thought of, into where we are now, 100 million years in the span of the cosmos history. We're like at 1% of time. They said so all this time. Something that knows civilization should have been, come, gone, surpasses, and so on. They said that the only likely truth is that we're destined to fail. We're destined to get so smart that we self collapse and self implode, and so everything gets to where it gets so to a point and it ends up destroying itself. Or it's called the dark force theory, where everyone's there but they're just silent because they don't want to go around. That there's a high probability that any contact we make will not be friendly. It'll be hostile. So to reach out, it means death. So aliens know better, and they just say no. Nobody. They're there. They're watching us, but they just don't want to. I mean,
Everyone's extremely xenophobic.
yeah. I mean, for us to be out there reaching, hey, look at us. We're stupid, but we're naive and we're ignorant. We don't know better. But that's another theory. There was a dark force theory. There was the I mean, I like those two the most because I mean it made more sense. I mean, but because it meant that there is out there life out there, but we're just destined to fail. We're just destined to be doomed. So they get so. I mean, history repeats. I mean, they get so evolved, and then they discovered power and bombs and just the AI,
Nuke
AI,
themselves.
AI, and just yeah.
Oh, that's another good theory is like we spawn AI
And,
in
and
every
that,
world,
that,
every lifetime.
that's kind of what you say. I mean, because I mean, no matter where you go, the same elements apply anywhere. I mean, different life can form from different. We're a carbon base.
Carbon, but you can get
They
it off of
yeah.
silicone.
And so, but the same elements apply. I mean, so they're built differently, but they still we know what they are.
But you could also have silicone based life.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more abundant elements out there, so you can probably have like 4 different types, of people completely different of different buildup, and so they have that theory, but then they're just
I think that could be too, because I mean, couldn't there be a region of the galaxy or the universe that has different elements? I mean,
well,
it's
yeah.
it's almost arrogant to say, yeah, we found them all, we figured it out, but this is it.
Well, I mean, based on what we know, which is just becoming the football pools keeps changing because I mean we find out something else like dark matter. We know what it is, but now we're finding out that there's other possibilities that the quantum realm is really the new region of search. But as far as elements though, I mean the suns produce. I mean the exploding stars produce all elements,
Mm-hmm.
and we know what they can produce. I mean there's some we produce elements that are man-made that no sun that we know of has produced it, but it can produce it in theory. But we produce them before we ever approve of it.
Yeah,
So we created our own elements, and so
yeah, yeah.
they've gone that far. So I mean, they haven't hit the wall, but as far as they know, everything that a sun can produce, we're almost at the limit.
Yeah,
Um,
but what I'm saying is like, what if there's a different sun?
yeah, and which is what there's a couple like the dark matters only, dark energies only that they come up with that's a new realm. They're saying that there's possible not black holes but black suns, which is like black energy. It's like a same thing as the sun, but it's a dark energy, and it emits. I mean, because I don't know, it's just there's no explanation where dark matter comes from. Like the probe that we sent out, was it
Voyager.
Voyager 1? Um, they discovered like 2 years ago that they thought it was getting a bunch of wrong feedback. I mean, because the coordinates were off. It was giving the wrong data, and it turned out that it sped up. I think like 10,000. It writes to where it was sending signals of wrong place. They're like it's crazy. Our data's it must be wrong. It must be glitching. But no, something sped it up. Over the course of all these years. It sped up to where it was like, way further out than they ever believed it should be, and so they had to recalculate all their math, and So I mean, dark matter. I mean, that's only new area they don't know about. But I mean, what else? I mean,
That's weird that it would speed up going away from the sun.
there's no explanation. So the models that we had that we thought we can, figure trajectory and planning, they're all wrong. I mean, they sent out a probe like 2 years ago, and they had a plan how to correct that because I mean they sent it out with coordinates that were going to be completely wrong based on the discovery. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Well, then that just proves that
Dark-
further proves my point that science bitches don't know what the they're talking about.
and I'll tell you, I mean, it is kind of presumptuous for them to be like, oh, we know all things. I mean, no, I don't think anybody that's a serious scientist says that, but they have they ran. I mean, math. Their math geniuses have unlocked things that we can't produce. They know it's possible, but we can't prove it. So they can. I mean, but they've hit. I mean, as far as I know, they've hit most walls that are possible. So I mean, there's nothing really. I mean, not that they didn't know everything, but I mean,
In the chemistry world, you mean?
yeah, because I mean,
Well, what if there's like a sun? Because ours is like what, helium,
ours is made of cheese.
hydrogen.
It's
Ours is
yellow,
just it's just hydrogen. What if there's a sun already? Like
he didn't produce as a later state, right? I mean, so
yeah, it's a heavier state or whatever. So what if ours produces just hydrogen or whatever, and it gets denser in the core? So what if it's just a different shade of gases and stuff, a different shade of periodic table, so those different lights are different shades and those are different elements. I mean, I'm just bullshitting here, but that'd be pretty cool. Like
it opened
like a spectrum.
a new column, a new column of elements. I mean, you remember when you were a kid? I mean, how full was it? Was it? I mean, it was weird that they didn't. The reason I say this is because they had a predetermined column and spaces. They didn't have names for it. They didn't have any number, name, or any. They hadn't even found it yet, but they knew it belonged there. So they had mathematically formulated all the possibilities of combinations of elements, but it took tests and discovery to find it, and they could put a name on it, or they could put an element of weight on it, or an atomic number on it, and so they before they even knew about it, they mathematically formulated it. So I don't know how. I mean, I'm never that good at math, but it blew my mind that they can figure it out before they can even.
Name it.
Math showed them that it's possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. When I was a kid, we had the top like 7 rows. The bottom was like two little boxes.
Empty spots, right?
The 2 boxes were filled in. The rest were all empty. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, now they're like just there's. I mean, just is filled up. The stupid names like California. What the you know
Germanium.
Trump? I mean,
That's actually pretty useful. We use it in
germanium.
smoke detectors.
Oh, that's the germanium.
Yeah.
What's I don't know. And what else is it used for? What does it do? It just
I don't know.
it smells.
I know it's used for smoke detector.
It smells
Smells farts.
germanium.
What other elements are pretty cool? Gallium. I like gallium because it's like a liquid. It's like kind of like mercury, but you can touch it.
It's weird. It melts your body heat can also look at soften it. It's weird.
Well, yeah. Well, it's liquid at room temperature.
Yeah. So it's real.
Which is kind of cool. I've heard there's speculations that sand, like so, glass is the liquid form of sand.
What? Yeah. Just relabeling those. But I mean, but yeah. There's no such thing as sand. There's just tiny rocks. Every rock is a unique individual. They have feelings. Rocks. The only what are the how do they divide the periodic table? It's gas, solids, and what?
and matter,
Liquids.
fluids.
But there's also plasma. And there's
Plasma's not on the table. Let's see. You got your gases, your
there's-
noble
there's-
gases.
the different states. Yeah, there's
You got your metals, your alkaloids, your aluminiums.
aluminum. Did you go with your British accent?
Aluminium. Governor. Aluminium. Hey, so you hear about that that little girl that who killed herself the day after Christmas or the day before Christmas?
With the self-euthanasia?
Hmm?
Euthanization? No.
No. What'd
Oh,
you hear about that?
it was a sewer pod. Sewer is a name for a pod. You kind of just you see it, but it was a girl. She was 26 years old, healthy. She just wanted to die. She was tired of just, or she had reasons, but she they talked her out of it. But she was like, no, I'm okay with that. I understand what I'm doing. So she chose to die, and that was a weird.
Where was that?
It's legal and. Well, I was legal, but it's used in Europe somewhere, some kind of like, one of those like I don't know.
I think they used it in Canada too.
Well, Canada had the doctor, right? The doctor he kind of like call him Doctor Death. He would he would like he would facilitate the death process,
Yeah.
and I think he had some. I guess that's where it originated from, but this was a pod that somebody, I guess their own version of that, and then just like I don't know if it sucks you out or that must be horrible, right?
Like a suicide chamber.
Yeah, so what is it? I don't think it's a gas. I
It's
think
like a late stage abortion.
yeah. I mean, 26 years dating because she was. I'm not being no reason. That's not the reason, but I mean, she was pretty. She was she was young. She was nothing wrong with no cancer. No, I mean, I don't know what kind of. I mean, she said her mom and dad were still alive. I was like, what the. So, I mean, what they do? And she's like, no, they're good. But everybody has a reason. But I thought they were talking about. I don't know.
That's weird. There's like a big issue with mental health lately, you know?
Yeah.
Like
the it's system. It's just well, I mean, it's been everywhere, but no one talks about it. Just
I think now it's been more because
because I mean, it was well, I mean, well, like
I see a bunch of homeless guys. Like where I think homeless is at all time high. That's for sure. How do you become homeless? You got to be either on drugs or mentally ill.
There's very very few cases where they just had bad luck. I mean,
yeah, I mean, usually you get bad luck.
I mean, you're able.
You get a couch or or you sleep in your van or
you don't just like oh damn it.
You don't give up on life.
I missed the bus. I got to eat now.
I lost my job because I missed the bus. Well, now
I gotta work. No pants.
Now I'm gonna jack in front of these tourists
on a tree. I mean, mental health is a huge. I think like 90% of the problem is mental health. It's not. I mean, not to say that America's just neglecting them, but I mean they're not the easiest patients to work with. They probably don't even want to go, and I mean, and to even if they wanted to go, or if they could, what do you I mean?
We don't have the funding. Where do we put them? Where do they go?
I mean, the cost of seeing a doctor is ridiculous. I mean, I can't even get my health checked. I mean, I'm afraid of what the bill's gonna be. I'm gonna go check my weight and doing the basic little checkup. The $2 bill.
Yeah, I'll stick my finger in your butt if it makes you feel better.
Yeah. No gloves there.
No gloves.
I don't like that.
Not even spit.
Just long nails only. Preferences. But yeah. I mean, it is almost. I mean, why do you say homeless? I mean, you're probably more aware of it now. Probably maybe just because as a kid, you probably you see a couple homeless, but you're not
I did a lot of getting around when I was a kid. I mean, I wasn't just some kid who stayed at home like we have our kids now who just stay home. You know, I was out there on the street. I was out there on my bike. I was either, I was running the streets, bro. So I knew I've known my city then, and I know my city now.
Okay.
And I'm still out there on the streets, dude. I'm a goddamn service plumber.
You don't see them, right? Kids nowadays are inside, or I mean,
well, I definitely don't see kids, but I see the bums, and now I'm like, I don't want my kid out there because of all the bums.
Yeah.
There was actually a bum up here at this Chinese restaurant right here when you turn into my neighborhood.
You think it's a bear?
There was a bum who tried to take a kid out of the back seat.
Oh, so it was like a bear.
Yeah, it was like
damn. I mean, but
he was just trying to grab the kid right out the seat, trying to take it.
Yeah, I mean,
take it into the woods. Like a bear.
I mean, and I mean, I like. I mean, I'll lie to myself. Be, oh, maybe he was just being friendly now. But
No, he
yes, some.
the
I mean,
video, the surveillance video from both spots, like you could see it from the tire shop and you could
yeah,
see it from the restaurant.
just straight up, just running.
Yeah, that dude's all up. He's all like, he's got the Fenny look, you know.
Dude,
Deal.
my neighbor had, dude. I mean, I got off that thing because I was like, dude, I didn't know this shit. Like, I mean, I see what I see, bro, and I did notice a big influx of homeless people, and a couple buddies of mine, as we grew older, they couldn't, they never active for work or to be homeless. I helped them out a lot, and being that I helped them out, um, they just they kept coming back. You feed them once, and they keep coming back. But he started showing me that. I mean, I go by these neighborhoods every day, and I'm like, I never knew that these houses. I mean, I see a house. It looks like it's some furniture outside or just some minimal shit that there's some shades. I would never know it was abandoned. People were living there. He's like 7 people living there. I'm like, what? It's an abandoned house. Yeah, it's where I go to shower. Over here, in my neighborhood alone, it was at least like I think 5 houses, and at least like a total of 15 or 20 homeless people in like within 2 blocks.
Yeah.
And I never every day I drive by, we never know. And I'm like, what do they do? Well, they come out at night, of course. I don't see them, but
The freaks come out at night.
that's why your bike's missing in the morning and going on. And but yeah, that was a shock to me, and it's like getting his app. And I mean, dude, it was just like so many homeless man here, homeless man, drug out of here. There's one guy that's only butt naked, walking to some lady's front yard, knocking. And he's on the ring camera. He's like, hello, hello, and showing the door. She's like, so you got my porch. He's like, can I come in? I mean, he's just like, don't. He's not a word, dude, bro. He's just trying to have a conversation. Can I come in? He's just, yeah. You want some coffee? I mean, he was. I mean, I don't know. Whether he was on drugged out or mentally, I don't know, but he was functioning and able to speak. And but
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this happens. I mean, I had to get off the app. It just freaked me out. Like, dude,
It's like a switch or something.
and I mean, I live in the West Side, so it's like I knew I'm not. It's not that shocking, but the I mean, how often it was happening, or,
Yeah, it's often it's more severe and the cases are like
and the proximity. Like I said, the guy showed me like straight up, like not just like rumors. No, he was like, yeah, this order and brought me up here, and I was like seeing this first time. Like, what the fuck? Like 60 people come out, and I mean, I'm sure they're not in their brain. I mean, they're doing some. I mean, and I started locking my doors. I mean, I was one of the guys that leave my open all the time. But after that, I was like, I don't know. I mean, but you meet these people and they are there's something wrong with them.
yeah.
They're not in the right mind.
And I like, basically as I'm driving cuz where I work it's close to downtown. So
Oh yeah,
almost
yeah.
almost on every street corner, every light, there's somebody flying a flag, a sign there,
Yeah.
you know, and you see these people in various states of just depravity, and it's
You're I don't know.
no, I can't.
Because you know, I mean, I don't know what your belief is, but I mean, you just have your own.
I I I work too damn hard.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
I work
because
too damn hard.
and that's my biggest. I was like, I mean, I see these guys. They'll do the hardest work, but they just want to get a job. I'm like, they're sweating their ass off to dig up and this and that. This to hide their whatever it's told. I'm like, you would do all that, but you can't get a job. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna fix their problems with my
Yeah.
little 50
Yeah.
cents.
And I mean,
And then I'm 50 cents less. You know, it's like now I can't get my polar pop. You know,
yeah.
but I mean, what is causing the problem is something entirely new. It's got to be something.
Drugs are. Besides mental illness, I mean, drugs.
It can't just be drugs,
No,
bro.
yeah, I'm not. It's probably not the root cause of it because without drugs, they'll still have issues. But I mean, that's what adds to the part of the violence. Because I mean, if they're mentally ill, they're only just kind of they're just they're at the mercy of themselves. You know, they don't harm themselves. But when they get fucking drugs, they're reaching out, they're interacting, they get. I don't know. Every time I see problems, they're drug related. But I meet these people and they're not right in their mind. You know, so they're both. I don't know which came first, but I'm pretty sure it was the mental.
Well, yeah, I mean, people who suffer from mental issues tend to lean towards drugs. So it's that's kind of an
I don't, I don't. I mean, it's never mind. There's a rude. I'll tell you. It's just,
Yeah, but so what? What's causing it, dude? Could it be? Could it be something in the food, like that's causing a mental issue in the full population? Like these kids had to have been born with it. We're talking about 30 years ago, because these kids are like my age.
Yeah. No, I mean, I mean, what? I don't know. I mean, because everybody thinks that every generation thinks that they're the first to go through this, and it's been going on for. I mean, the time
This
change.
influx is different, and we're talking about that specific.
It may be, yeah, but I mean, I mean, I don't know if I could
Point to one thing and say this
yeah.
is the catalyst for all the problems.
I just know that
What if we need to put lead back in the paint?
what I always wanted to know, you ever see like old? You go to the website anywhere, any lady that's like right now probably 50 to 70, they always have that birthmark, just like a belly button. It was their shot.
Yeah, that was the tuberculosis shot.
That was that's a bullet hole shot. What kind of shot was that? I mean,
yeah, tuberculosis. Tuberculosis.
There's a few more of those. There's a I mean, you hear them explain, yeah, when we get this and that, and I mean, some I'm like, that don't sound like they're all. I mean, I don't think they were all. I don't know. They're experimenting on them. Maybe the West Side had a. I mean, it's just it was a funny thing that's illegal too, because I mean, all my friends were we hung out, but all of the like-minded little deviants, we always do that. Our mom had that thing when because we asked her like, why are we trying like this? How come we weren't good kids? Like, and we always brought up maybe because that they I don't know they experiment on the West Side. They shut us up, moms up with I don't know. I mean,
my mom had that shot too, bro.
Yeah, my dad had my everybody in a certain age. I mean, I know, but
dude, you're raising a hell of a point. Vaccines,
dude. But why would it scar so big? It's like a cigar burn,
bro. It was a huge scar, and for life.
Why? It's like the you get a balloon, you tie it, you look at the bottom of it. That's how it looks. It's like
yeah.
Why was it so big? Like,
it was a rowdy scar.
It was the doctor had a cigar, and here you cured a cigar. I mean,
and what the is TB, and why do we need a vaccine for it? Tuberculosis. I know it's a lung disease.
Yeah.
You know what? Whooping cough. You know, I mean, like, not everything needs a vaccine. You know,
yellow fever. That's for China.
Yellow
for China.
For Chinaman. For China. That's the Kung flu.
The Kung flu.
Damn.
What other? I mean, I don't know. What other vaccines do you know that were given back then?
Back then, I mean, I don't know, but that's the first good theory that anyone's come up with. Obviously, we just started trying to propose theories, but
I mean, because I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
I am.
I know, no, but
we didn't go to the moon, man.
No, but I hear stuff, and I mean, you look into stuff, certain things you can't deny it. I mean, and it's not even things that you need to research. I mean, the government got cut red-handed a few times, like the who was it the
name of
the
weapons of mass destruction.
Well,
Nixon. What are you talking about? Watergate.
The
Tuskegee experiment. Alabama Tuskegee.
Clinton was actually Richard Clinton was he apologized and gave retribution to the families. I'm like I would never. I mean, I was young and naive, but I mean, the government would never do that. But I'm like, to find out they're like just we're just
we're just
like
okay.
Dude, like the suffering that people went through, like thinking they're doing
syphilis,
thinking that they're getting cured and they're just
treatment, medical treatment. They didn't even know they were getting injected with syphilis.
That's just, I mean, I don't know, and that's like a.
Wasn't that long ago, bud.
That's what I'm saying. I think modern times for me, it's not like no, it's just like it was like I feel like I was almost part of that. It was within my lifetime. It wasn't like something that you read in a book and happened once ago. No, it was like
I think it ended in the 70s. Yeah.
But the effects were still felt. I mean, they never revealed it. They got caught. I mean,
yeah.
But they had a come clean and like I said, I remember. I mean, I heard about it because Clinton was the one giving the speech, and it was that we doing atrocities to people, and they did it. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "What the f?" They got caught with their pants down. America was like,
Yeah.
It's true.
All right.
But I mean that's just one case. I mean, so I mean, it makes you like. I mean, it made me just not be so stupid like denying it. It's just people
Yeah.
talk. I mean, you know, I
It's
mean,
a conspiracy until it's true.
well, no, but I mean, everything was up for grabs. I mean, if
Exactly.
that was possible, I'm like, dude, that's some shit. It wasn't no like, oh, it was an accident. No, they planned it. They did scientists. I mean, it was
Yeah, that's some straight Nazi.
yeah.
I mean, which isn't that surprising because
I
the
just like
Nazis did come to America in
oh,
1945.
give us your knowledge. Yeah, give you your freaking freedom.
Operation Paperclip. We grabbed all the scientists, and I think it was something like
Grabbed them by the balls.
1,200. Yeah,
That-
like 1,200, I think.
it was yeah, it was quite a bit. I mean, that's the only reason we got so. I mean, we weren't so ahead of the world back then. I mean, we got them as a that put us over the edge for.
And that actually that's right aligning with the timeline as far as the
The
Tuskegee experiment,
yeah,
because they came to Texas, but they also went to Huntsville, Alabama.
yeah.
Which wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Tuskegee, Alabama.
Tuskegee, yeah, hello.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like they just from there. From Huntsville, I wonder. I'd like to look that up. How far Huntsville is? It doesn't even matter. It's the same goddamn state. They just grabbed a couple Nazi scientists.
They I know that you're probably here too. They had some settlement here as far as like
In Texas,
yeah.
yes,
Oh wow.
yeah. Operation Paperclip. They brought them. They brought them, man. They brought those goddamn Nazis, man.
The Nazis, when business is booming. I'm in the business of killing Nazis. That's a weird movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. There's
Oh,
some stuff right there, dude. You see it?
You saw me looking right there.
Yeah, right in
like,
the lock eyes, dude.
Yeah, a little butter paprika there.
Little shot of paprika there, a little Cinnabon.
Bon Jovi.
A little Bon Jovi's, babies.
Wait, are you part of the government?
All right, so Operation Paperclip.
You and me.
1,600 German scientists, engineers, technicians, from 1945.
Ooh.
Under the joint.
Stings the nostrils.
Stings the nostrils. The Soviets grabbed some too.
Yeah. I mean, we had I think the majority of the people, but yeah, they always thought that was they're loyal. Some of them got kidnapped that side. Some were working with the military. The ones that didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's always these little stories, and I'm sure you know. But they chased. I mean, because people were also like your high-ranking military officials, and they got away. They didn't offer any assistance. They were fugitives. But later on, they were found. I mean,
In Argentina?
yeah, a lot of them was South America, and
Well, I mean, yeah, dude, a lot of German companies went to Argentina. Something like, I think it was like 250 German company, Nazi affiliated companies went to South America or Argentina after 1945.
Argentina.
Yeah.
The asses of South America. Is it the quality of South America? Right?
It's the furthest little spot you can go.
They tried hard.
It's the opposite side of the world.
They were like,
And you would think like it would be really cold down there because it's so close to the goddamn South Pole,
yeah.
but it's not.
Well, it's actually the North Pole, man.
What?
This was the North Pole, man. I mean,
Because the Earth is flat.
Square answer. Well, no, I mean, but for geographical maps, I mean, for navigating, you know, they said it's okay. That's north and south, but in reality, the South Pole is up here in north. Because I mean, a compass, it's attracted to magnets, opposites. North goes here, so why would it point north to north? It points north to south. So that's why it goes up. South poles are up there, and but I mean, but for geographical purposes, they say it's north, but it's actually the South Pole. Because the north always points up. North always attracted to the opposite. Pole.
Okay, so the magnet points up.
To the North Pole. It points north. Yeah, north points to the South Pole. But I mean, I don't know. For some reason it became a general rule. It just says North Pole. Like what?
I mean, what does it matter what it's called?
Well, I mean,
So you're referring to the North Pole as the positive pole, when in
Right,
fact it's the negative pole.
right.
Nobody ever said it was the positive pole, bro.
Well, no, but north to north. I mean, you're
No, look, hold on. Nobody, you're mixing positive and north.
Well-
Okay, that's not the case.
well,
No,
you can't put north positive and south positive. I mean,
no. What I'm saying is,
one has to be one or the other. I mean,
what I'm saying is that you're confusing the notion of north with the notion of
no,
positive.
no. I'm assuming I'm filling in the blank because if north is one thing, then
It doesn't matter what you call it. You can
South-
call it anything in the world.
right? But you can't. But the same thing would never attract itself. It would be opposite, right? So the opposite of north is gonna be south. The opposite of positive is negative. That's always the opposite pole. You can't. North won't point to north. North points south.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know? I mean,
Oh, I see what you're saying. I get it now. I'm there. I'm with you.
I don't know why. I mean,
No, yeah.
I'm sure there's some weird story, but it's always weird to me. Like,
Okay.
but yeah,
Well, I mean, either way,
I mean,
whatever,
least
dude.
we're not
But
flat.
look, El Paso, Texas. That's what I wanted to show you real quick.
I'm not flat.
Fort Bliss and El Paso, Texas. That's where the Nazis went. They also went to Long
Fort
Island.
Bliss. What is that?
I don't know where that is. I guess.
that's right. That's where
But yeah, they went. Look, Huntsville, Alabama, right there, bud.
Bavaria, Landshut. Where?
Landshits. Oh,
What is
Louisiana
that? Landshits. What? What?
and Mexico. Look at that.
I mean, they established roots here. I mean, the Germans, right? They have a good little German settlement here. That's why
Yeah, back in the 1800s. That's why that map is in German. It's in 1849. The entire map is in German, except for that little. I rewrote the America part. I put
yeah.
It said Mexico. I put America.
Murder.
It's the Gulf of America now.
That was pretty good. I mean, he oh, and Greenland's
Greenland's next, dude.
What I mean,
Do you have a nice heavy coat?
what's the land grab there? I mean,
Well, that's because it's so close to the Northern Pole, and China and Russia keep around up there.
yeah. So is it proximity? Is that it?
Yeah, okay. So if you got to think as far as remember the risk, we got Valenzuela grabbing up our Panama Canal,
Yeah,
which is what we need to capture.
Which
And
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what we were. I mean, I don't know if we let it go, but
we totally let it go.
Yeah, like,
And then we take Greenland for the Arctic Circle right there. We take control of that. And then we got strategic bases, man. It's not just about the bullshit bases that everybody knows about. These are fortified.
but okay. 'Cause I know I made the number, but I mean, it's really it's a ridiculous number. The amount of bases we have around the world versus China having only two. I'm like, I mean, we established dominance.
Yeah, but China.
Well, that's nothing. But I mean, we've established a big foothold around the world for Trump. You hear what he said about when he brought up he was on right to get on the plane and he was talking about Greenland's next and that, and asked for what he wanted it for or whatever, and he said who responded? NATO responded. He said, you know how NATO responded? They added an extra sled.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He's like, I'm serious.
I was like, what?
I remember hearing that. We have about 750 military bases across the world.
Dude, that's nobody
in
has
80 countries and territories.
I mean, so that's obviously a very strong effort we've made. Or we're not trying, but yeah, I mean, I get the planning for one Greenland, but now Britain has said no. Britain's they withdrew themselves from their
Japan has more.
what? Where? Japan, huh? Ooh,
Oh wait,
Japan has fireworks. Where?
never mind. Sorry to interrupt.
But no, they said that Britain withdrew their cooperation with I mean, because you know how NATO has their top dogs. They all communicate. they all share intelligence, but for the I guess what is it uh what's the area called? I guess where Cuba and all that is the is it
Oh,
Caribbean? I guess the Caribbean. Well, I mean, it's a certain area that they're they every area is zoned by whatever. But they said that they're withdrawing their participation with the United States. They're severing their partnership with the United States because they're afraid that what we're doing is illegal, and if you come back, that the information we're sharing on behalf of Britain will come back to them, and they could be jailed. Or I mean, because America's not scared about we're doing what we're doing. Who's gonna take Trump to court? You know what I mean? But Britain's saying that we're gonna wash our hands. We're gonna keep our allies, and we're gonna stop sharing information with us. And so I mean, we're losing our own allies too. I mean, for what he's being so brazen about it. You know what
okay. So first of all, the UK
I mean?
is in shambles right now.
Well,
Their leadership, that God damn, what's his name?
um, uh,
I can't remember right now, but
he's got aluminium.
aluminium bottle water.
He's bottle water. Where do you get your water from? Bottle water. Prime Minister
Oh God, couldn't get that one right. Prime Inkster.
is
Okay, what is his name?
it's that little the little girl the president. What's her name?
Oh, here he goes. Keir Starmer. That guy there,
Um,
he's a he's a and their whole government is right now they got rape gangs just running rampant throughout their whole country. Have you heard anything about the rape gangs in the UK?
besides the United, they don't use guns. They use knives.
Well, there's they also have a huge immigration problem, but their
Oh, yeah.
immigration is a bunch of Muslims. And their Muslims are like implementing all these they call them grooming gangs where they take a girl, they get her addicted to drugs, and then they pretty much they whore her out and they murder them. And there's this has been going on for 20 years in the
So
UK.
they've learned the pimp game.
Yeah, they pretty much they came to
Yeah.
America. I mean, came to the UK and learned how to be
What
pimped.
is-
But they basically, yeah, no, it's horrible what they're doing over there. There's been no coverage of these topics because they don't want to seem
is
racist.
but is it lured to their religion or lured by just their influenced by being around?
I think drugs. I don't know.
So isn't it, okay? So but they happen to be Muslims that are. I mean, because I mean, I remember that a couple of Americans tried to join the Muslim. They went over and the guys that they're going to become, they want to be Muslim, and all of a sudden they became hostage.
Yeah,
I remember that, but I mean, I don't know.
that's hilarious. No, I don't know. I think these guys are like I said. They're preying on these young
Yeah.
women and getting them, um, you know, infatuated with them. You know, somehow I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I just know it's a problem,
Yeah.
and I know it's been going on for like 20 years in the UK, and it's just now becoming an issue, like where people are talking about it on social medias and they're bringing it up because there's more voice. You know.
Well, the movie Hostel scared the shit out of me, so I'm sure how accurate that was, but I mean, that's probably been going on. It's probably been under something in the rug for a while.
Hostel.
Remember the movie Hostel?
I do remember. Yeah.
Horror. I mean, it was just.
I think it's kind of along those lines, pretty much. There's also kidnapping involved and stuff like that. And so, so that's what I mean to say about that is that the UK and their bitch ass Keir Starmer, their whole country is they're jailing people off of Facebook posts and Twitter posts. Hold on, let me ask that question.
They still wear wigs, like Parliament.
Yeah, they do. No, I don't know.
Here they have like big gums and big bad teeth.
How many people have been jailed in the UK from social media?
That's wild.
let's see, during 2024, 117 people,
Social media insight.
125, 1840.
So to incite is to not participate, but to invoke or to influence, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It
Or to
doesn't.
create, but not actually participate. So
It's a
to
there.
to get prison sentence for inciting violence, like,
Yeah.
yeah, do this and like,
West Yorkshire police have reported 24,703 arrests between the decade of
that's ridiculous.
2014 to 2024 involving potential social media offenses.
I
So
mean,
just
I mean,
and
I'm sure there's certain we're thinking like, oh, like just posting your own. Maybe like, I mean, you'll get a visit if you mention Trump and violence, you get a visit from Secret Service. I guarantee that. But I mean, I'm not sure how harsh or how serious these online, like, where they everybody rally up and tomorrow. I mean, maybe they're, I don't know.
well, I just asked, what's the tamest post someone was jailed for? So Richard David Williams received one of the shortest sentence, a 3-month jail term for social media post deemed grossly offensive,
You have my
obscene,
feelings.
and indecent during the
What?
2024 UK riots. Exact post
Okay,
contents
so
remains. Oh, it's undisclosed. Oh, I can't even get.
so yeah, but
It's
the riots seem like to be the issue. But this guy said bad words and hurt my feelings. He goes to jail. The riots. I said, don't mind. Never mind the riots. Just arrest this man.
Yeah, they do have stuff here. It's talking about people
Mexico.
smashing stuff, people burning stuff.
I mean, that's looting.
That's
Looting. I mean, it's I guess property, sort of property where you're physically, but
but that's still freedom of speech.
we're not smashing or saying that.
They're just posting these things.
That's,
This is all on Facebook,
oh,
bro,
but
or Twitter on X or whatever.
what was this? Okay, well, hold on. The difference between posting what happened and then them doing it.
No, no, no.
They're posting what
Look,
they did.
Jordan Parlor, 20 years old, 20 months for he got 20 months for a Facebook post urging followers to smash the out of the Britannia Hotel.
Okay, that's like a. I mean, that's yeah. So when you're, I mean, it's still, I mean, it's not freedom of speech when it becomes inciting violence is a misdemeanor thing. It's a, I don't think it's a, I don't know.
Yeah, if he's got, let's say if he's got a lot of followers, yeah, your opinion matters,
Yeah,
dumbass. Tyler K.
set
He
fire.
got 38 months for an ex post calling to set fire on all the hotels full of the bastards. Okay.
It's the best. Bloody busted down. Is the
Now see, now this depends on how far their reach is, because if they have 100 to 1,000, 2,000 friends, like,
I don't think they go by count. If somebody important saw it, if anybody that has a power to it could be have a follower of 2 people, and if he said that, I mean, because he's putting it out there for the potential of people seeing it. Followers. Because I mean that would make it even worse if they base it on followers. Or he's short 2 followers and he'll be all right.
yeah.
I mean, but no, I mean, but that's grossly just. I mean, that's straight up just that's kind of writing. That's pretty much inciting, right? That's pretty. I mean, I don't know if it's arrestable for
Look at this one. Only a good
prison time,
soldier
but
is deed one. Ban other fella ban.
dude, this is horrible. I can't stand that talk, bro. Like,
Only
badass.
good soldier is deed one. Burn other fella boom. I can't even
Boom.
say
What?
boom.
out boon.
Grossly offensive.
That's just
That
funny.
is grossly offensive. No, I'm
I'm-
sure there was actually some.
I mean, somebody. I mean, somebody on a Jewish priest got arrested for saying so that he's like, "I'll kill you, motherfucker. You believe in your mama?" And he kept threatening to kill somebody. And Jerry's like, "Steve, I have no choice to arrest him." He arrested him. I mean, of all the Jewish community gets away with, I mean, if somebody gets arrested for that, I mean, I'm sure that these guys are.
Let's see
setting the
a
standard for-
less grossly offensive. I asked for a less offensive one.
But even jail seems like harsh. I mean, a day or two, but they're talking about months in prison. That's a little bit of a carried away.
They're not showing me any of the actual posts.
Oh no, only
Which,
good shows. Okay, that guy he got 150 hours of service. The one that said ban out.
yeah,
um,
yeah, they're not showing me the post.
Well,
Oh, you know what? I could ask a different search
so yeah,
engine.
because it's probably well, Google's pretty good at keeping it pretty non-biased, right?
No,
No, they banish it or they steer it to their narrative.
they're all biased, bro. I think you have to search pretty hard. I think I don't know, maybe X, maybe.
What?
Their search engine. What is it? Grok.
Or guacamole. Nick Fuentes. Let me see your bar. Let me see your research bar. See what you've been looking at. That. See what you've been doing here, bro. How to remove ass pee stains for my shoes. Um, so but this is only in Europe, right? Or
No, it's
UK,
happening in Canada since 2016.
Canada was yeah, Canada's always been weird. I mean, the
Oh,
so
yeah. So a woman was sentenced for 31 months for a post that included calling for a mass deportation now. That's it. That's, you know,
I mean, doesn't the doesn't like our Congress say that every day? Like she posted and she goes, I mean, imagine her.
yeah, that's just
I should remember that sensitively.
calling for mass.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, freedom of speech. It's a. I mean, that's why that whole we're gonna what was it called? It was a movement that were freaking they say something wrong and they take you out. They called it they were just they're um it was a term for it, but anyways, if you're on a platform, anywhere, if you're famous or not, I mean, it's like nobody was above the above the law. I mean, they say something, and all of a sudden, like one guy, hey, that's not right. You should take it back, and all of a sudden they ban against him, and they say, he's like he's shunned for he loses, he gets canceled for his concerts or his music. What was it? It was a movement.
Like cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel culture. So I mean, so the cancel culture. It's what it got scary because I mean, people were just getting offended for whatever. I mean, comedians were getting back. I mean, comedy should be like. I mean, it's one of the times where you're supposed to like kind of push the envelope. You gotta you talk about the. I mean, talking about.
Everybody.
I mean, it's not only comedy, but I mean, comedy, but that was their golden goose. I mean, but free speech is free speech. I mean, you should be able to say what the you want to say. I mean, and that's in particular words, you can't be like like I mean, threatening but I mean, but besides that, I mean, your opinion is your opinion. I mean, why you got so like sensitive to where people were like, yeah, I don't know the cancel culture, but it got out of hand. I think it's still kind of out there, but
No, it definitely is, especially in the UK, especially in Canada, especially with these weak leaders, these left-minded liberals. They're just right now the liberal mindset is just it's
I'm I'm
it's
I'm
amplified.
I'm glad well maybe it's just because I tuned it out, but I mean that it's toned down a significant amount with the whole the terminology that people prefer. You call me he, her, she, her, here.
Yeah, the pronoun
I'm like,
nonsense.
I mean, I call what you want me to call you. I don't care, but just don't. I mean, demanding and like it's ma'am that one guy that raised out at the customer. Sorry, sir. It's ma'am. Like, it was hilarious. I forgot, but I mean, people get up there. I mean, it's I mean, it was one thing to get it wrong, but when people started coming up with their own like I did
Zer and Z and Zan.
I was like I don't know what the you're talking about now. I identify as a car and I'll be on the highway, running the highway. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's gotten silly. It's gotten. I mean,
You know what
I tuned out for.
I identify as ball with the ball, da bang, did it.
I mean, it was. I mean, I thought it was a joke for a while. But I mean, obviously it wasn't. But
Yeah,
it got silly, bro. It got stupid.
that goes back to my point as far as like the world pendulum shifting against these big regime falls. Like I said, I didn't finish earlier. Yeah, so the Biden regime got toppled. Okay, and then
I mean, it's other. They're not.
yeah, I know it's not completely toppled, but Biden is gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Harris is defeated. who's the next head?
Yeah, who's it? Who's in your who's your
Gavin Newsom.
oh the Colorado?
Yeah,
That's what you're talking about.
yeah, Gavin Newsom or AOC
Mm.
or
I just like her. She's hot.
whatever.
But I mean, but
Got
yeah,
a big mouth, needs to shut the fuck up.
yeah, she's put her foot in her mouth sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, she needs to shut the fuck up. And then so another big regime fall is of course the Iranian regime fall. When that comes, that's next, dude. And then the one that just happened, the Maduro regime.
oh yeah, that's I mean, I'm still I haven't seen the updates, but I mean, I'm curious to see what the outcome's gonna be because I'm still I mean. He just went into the country, kicked the door down, and stole that top dude.
I can't wait, dude.
That's like embarrassing, Joe.
I can't wait till a foreigner comes over here. It's like, bitch, we'll take your president, dude. Don't fuck around.
I mean, dude, it wasn't some like. I mean, that's just. Everyone, I don't know. I mean, we went to war with Iran, and we were there, and we caught Saddam. I get it. That's a little different because we were there, but we just like what do you say? When we were dragged his ass. I mean, it's bully, but it's badass.
What's better? What happened to Gaddafi, right? Because Gaddafi, he got drugged through the streets and sodomized to death.
Yeah, the aftermath was I mean,
Sodomized to death.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was dead, but or he got paraded around. I know it was a magazine, so it probably saved me from all the actual. It said it was a horrific death. But I mean, I thought he was dead, and they paraded him, or at least that's what they tried to word like. I don't know, but wow. I mean, he made his enemies. I mean, these guys, they don't think about, you know,
He was sodomized with a bayonet or a stick
with
to
a
death.
by stick.
Oh, the exact cause of his death remains somewhat unclear. Well, it could have been some internal bleeding.
I would say that most likely.
He got sodomized with the bayonet. Yeah. Come on,
Um,
bud. That's gotta be. All right. So on that note, let's wrap it up with a nice closeout. You got any final thoughts for this episode, man?
um, uh,
Let's see. What did we talk about? We talked about Venezuela. We talked about.
current events were pretty
We
decided.
could hit a bunch of topics. It was a good episode, dude.
It was a good busy week. I mean,
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, I mean,
America, we getting busy, brother.
kicking down doors and parading whores.
Yeah, I dig it.
Nah, but I'll recap. I'm still processing some things, but you got a little final.
Yeah, my final thoughts. So, well, I think we talked a little bit about AI, so I'll just merge into that.
Yeah,
Did we talk about AI?
a little bit, but I mean, as a we'll ender as our own doom.
Yeah. So, AI, this AI, man, it's kind of scary.
So far, it's funny.
So far, it's funny, but
Yeah.
we talked about how it makes funny photos and all that stuff. But it's gonna get to a point where people are forgetting how to spell. I'm getting less good with words. you know?
I mean, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it take away a lot of your own it's just it's easy button for us, right?
Yeah. It's like taking away your mental faculties.
Yeah.
Like it's not
We're just dumbing ourselves down.
dumbing ourselves down. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna think. I don't even need to know how to spell Gaddafi.
Right.
You know, I put God
Think for me.
off fi, God off I,
Gandalf came
Gandalfi. Yeah.
Gilbert Garvey came out now.
Guilford. So yeah, I guess my last final thought would be about the dangers of AI. We need to preliminary invent the answers to Terminator before we invent Terminator.
Oh yeah.
But that advice could be useful in any scenario.
We're putting the cart before the horse.
Exactly. So we need to figure out how to engineer that goddamn cart properly and position the horse where it needs to go.
Yeah.
That's my final thought.
It's definitely it's definitely useful and fun, but I mean the vacations is showing. I mean, I mean, besides the horrifying pictures they creating, I mean, like you said, it actually remembers. It uses your past suggestions to modify them. It's not just a 1-2 robot. It actually put together a mesh of ideas right together and thought for you. Kind of it's amazing how it works. It really is amazing. I mean, whoever the creators are, they're amazing for that. But I think we let out of the bag too soon. Yeah, it's kind of scary to think what's
Like you can't put Pandora back in the box.
because yeah, it seems like it's a civil state right now. It's just, but there's I'm sure there's deeper reaches it has. I'm sure there's they're probably didn't. There's probably running the major companies right now. I mean, pretty soon. I mean, how many jobs are gonna be lost because of AI? Will be obsolete. Will be just
Look at the self checkouts. That's why I don't use them.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna put a lot of people out of work.
Yeah.
I mean,
Self-driving cars are on the way. There goes all the trucking jobs, all the taxi jobs, Ubers. You thought that was an easy, little gig to get on the between jobs or just for schooling or.
And this is like leaping like leaps and bounds across the board. I mean, like from movie making to drafting to just like you made a little commercial. I mean, so filmmaking. Talking about drafting. I mean, computer. I mean, all across the board, people will be like out of work.
Yeah,
it's definitely just the easy button for yeah. I just think it's a little ahead of our time, but
well, hopefully we can catch up.
yeah.
And like I said, if we built that Terminator before
Gaddafi can't, but
Gaddafi can, but oh well, he's out of the equation.
Split his cheeks in.
His cheeks. God damn. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Always remember, keep love in your heart and leave no room for hate.
But I don't want to be a pirate.
Pirates, right?